Hi there, Jose. Cameron Hansen here with Lean Strategies International, and I wanted to take a moment to address your question that you posted in the Q&A section of our Introduction to Lean course. And your question involves making extra parts and how we feel about that to absorb scrap in a process. Well, in general, without knowing too much about the process or the circumstances that might be associated with it, anytime you make extra parts to absorb some type of scrap in a process, you're overproducing, which is, as you know, and you learned in the Introduction to Lean, one of the 8 forms of waste. So it's not a good idea to make more than your customers are demanding. That's the first key element there. The second key element that I'd like to touch on is sometimes in a process we're able to yield one good part and then a bad part and then a good 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 part and then a bad part. And this goes back to the concept of Six Sigma, where there's some type of variation in the process. So I would definitely suggest reviewing the process, getting down at the Gemba, taking a look at that value stream from a finite perspective, and really questioning the stability of the process. One of the masters in Lean, one of the biggest names in the industry, Shigeo Shingo, wrote a book called the Zero Quality Control System. It's his system and outlines the principle of poka-yoke and also 100% inspection at the line. I would strongly suggest that you pick up a copy of that book and read the Zero Quality Control System by Shigeo Shingo. I'll leave a link for it in the description below. But without knowing too much more on your process, I would say that pay attention to those 2 issues that we just discussed. Number 1, anytime you overproduce to cover scrap, you're hiding inefficiencies in your factory and are in fact creating waste in the form of overproduction. And quite a few other forms of muda also go along with that. And number 2, really question the stability of that process and the value stream. So look at those 2 elements and let us know what your thoughts are with regards to that. And I'd like to also open this question up to the network for any other experts out there that might want to touch on this topic. But what are your thoughts on producing extra parts to account for scrap in a process? What are your thoughts? Please share those with the community. We look forward to hearing from all of you, and have a wonderful day.